Hey guys, welcome back. We are here inside of Universal Studios and it is officially summertime in the parks, which means there's new things in the parks for us to see. There's a new tribute store that we haven't checked out yet. There's also some new food that we're definitely gonna have to try.
There are also some things that are coming to an end because it is changing seasons, specifically the Superstar Parade. This is the very last week that you can catch that, so we're gonna try to see it one last time tonight.
Something else that Anna forgot to mention that will be closing is the Universal Studios Classic Monsters Cafe. Yeah, we kind of forgot to mention that one.
I did.
By the time this video comes out, it'll already be gone.
Yeah.
The last time that you can see it is actually at the Orlando Informer meetup, which we are lucky enough to be going to this Friday. We're really excited about that. But yeah, that's another thing we kind of want to say goodbye to, but you can't go inside and say goodbye, so we'll just wave at it from outside. The first thing we're going to do is actually head back to the tribute store. We're not going to give you a tour of it because there's plenty of those videos out there. What we are most interested in is getting some of the treats because the tribute store is always notorious. They do these all the time and it's notorious for always having some pretty good food inside. So yeah, we're just going to grab a few of those and tell you what we think about that. The tribute store always finds a way to get us, but it is like, this one's really good. I end up saying that about all of them because they are just so well I don't know how they do it. Like,
I don't either.
Like it's so quick turnaround, and they're so well themed. It's amazing. Like this one has some of the classic rides here and some of the classic movies. So there's E.T., so you can go through Elliot's room and there, and then you have Jaws, which is awesome. Like the theme there, they have a little pot that was like boiling food.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Like steam coming out of it.
Yeah, it was awesome. And then of course you have Back to the Future. So they even have like blueprints of the DeLorean being built. It was just, I don't know what I was expecting for it because we've avoided all spoilers. Like we haven't watched any of the videos.
Right.
But that was awesome. But what I meant about it getting us is it got us, in the wallet because we ended up getting 3 of the snacks because they look too good not to get.
Yeah.
And we also got a couple shirts because they look too good not to get. We got some merch, so we'll show you that here in just a second. With it being so hot outside, I think before we show you the merch, we should probably just eat the food because a lot of it is made out of chocolate
and it's melting.
Summer chocolate doesn't melt. What do you want to dig into first?
E.T. is melting in a hurry. Like his whole bottom is chocolate. It's got like a wrinkle.
Isn't that E.T. so cute though?
It is. It's adorable. Yeah. Like we saw it and it was like, yeah, we gotta get this.
And this one was like cookies and cream flavored or something. We'll try to put like what these things are somewhere.
Do I just start with his face? I mean, oh gosh. So this is chocolate cake, and then I think the frosting is cookies and cream buttercream, and then it is surrounded by fondant. The first bite I got was just like E.T.'s hood, which was all fondant. So I went in for a second bite and got some of like the actual cake and the frosting. It is really, really good.
Feed me.
Okay. It's oh, okay.
Is the chocolate shell falling apart everywhere?
Yes, it is.
It looks like a mess.
It is. They gave it to us on like this little like piece of paper. I feel like we really could have used a bowl or something. I mean, it is just...
Or a bib. Like serve it with an E.T. bib.
Yeah.
That is really good. That buttercream is awesome. That's something that we'll say about the tribute store is they always find a way, because they mass produce these cakes.
Yeah.
Like, they always find a way to make, the cake is always so moist and good. Like, we've never really had a bad cake. And we've got 2 more cakes, essentially. Like, we just always get the cake. Apparently it is good because I just realized that we ended up getting, we got a brownie.
Yeah.
But then another cake.
Like Tyler said, we do have one other cake, and it's this Jaws cake. It's like melting out the bottom, so it's gonna be a mess. But this one is vanilla buttercream and vanilla cake. Oh, let's see if we can dig on into that. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Like, the chocolate cake was good. This is way better. Like, it has such a strong vanilla flavor. Tyler is going to love this.
Okay, so you've got me excited about this because I love vanilla. Like, vanilla is my favorite. Like, chocolate's fine, but vanilla is superior, just like the frozen butterbeer. Yeah, that's like one of the best cakes we've ever had.
It's incredible.
From the tribute store. It's like really good. Oh, you got the... I wanted another bite.
Get you another bite.
I wanted another bite.
There you go.
Oh.
There you go. There's plenty. There's a whole cake here.
I want another one.
There you go.
Right now.
I'm hurrying. The cake is so moist, and like, you don't just get the vanilla flavor from the buttercream, you also get that vanilla flavor from the cake, which is rare. A lot of times cake doesn't have a ton of flavor. Like Tyler said, this is definitely the best cake we've gotten at the tribute store. Last but not least, we have this Back to the Future brownie, which our history with brownies from the tribute store is a very good one. They've had some delicious brownies in the past, so we're gonna ditch that piece of fondant over there. Oh, look, there's even some frosting. Oh gosh. Oh. It's got like a really rich, dark chocolate flavor, which I personally like. I know it's not everybody's like favorite kind of chocolate. I will say the texture is a little bit odd. It's really, really crunchy on the outside, like almost like it was baked a little bit too long. Like I think it was intentional to get like that crunchy outside, but it's not my favorite way to have a brownie.
So I just took a bite, and I think you're right. It's just like, it's extremely rich.
Yeah.
And like, it's a dark chocolate flavor. It's fine. The vegan brownies that they've had have been better. I don't think this is one of the vegan brownies. I
don't think so either.
I didn't see that. If that's what it is, you can let us know. But I think this is just like a normal brownie. It's fine. Wouldn't get this again.
No.
But those other two things, I think it's like not even close. The best thing was that Jaws trifle cake.
Like it is way above.
It is so good. Like that, honestly, the best cake that we've ever gotten from the tribute store. And we were talking about earlier how all the cakes that we get from the tribute store have been fantastic. So like that thing is legit.
Like we said, we did each get a shirt in the tribute store. When I saw that like long sleeve, like thin pullover, it is so Tyler style. I knew he had to have it. And then I got like the Jaws button up, which isn't something that I would typically wear, but I just fell in love with it. They also have matching swim trunks for it, so I may have to like get the matching set eventually.
But it is like 4:59. Seriously, like we've got 1 minute until that parade starts, and this will probably be the last time that we ever see the parade, which I'll be honest, I don't know if we've ever seen it before, but we've seen it. Like we've never sat down and like watched it.
Yeah.
But we've like watched
passing,
it. Yeah, we watched it go by and stuff. But so we're gonna go back over here and watch a little bit of that. I mean, it's kind of weird. You don't think about things until they start to close. You're like, oh, I'll kind of miss that. Like I'll miss the music and stuff that definitely goes along with it. I think we got good seats other than the pole.
Move your body.
That was a lot of fun, but it wasn't as much fun as it was short. It was like, it's really short. Like, I guess we had never, it's a kind of a miracle that we've seen it in passing because that's what it is. It's in passing. Like, because we're pretty far away from where it starts. It starts over there by Cafe La Bamba.
Right.
And we're over here in front of the tribute stores where we watched it. And, I mean, it didn't show up until like 5:13, and it was over at 5:15.
Yeah.
It wasn't that quick, but maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, how many floats do you think there were?
4 or 5?
Yeah, maybe 4, maybe 5. I can't remember.
I'm gonna say 5, like big floats. There were some smaller things, but I'm gonna say like 5 major floats. It is really fun to watch though, and on the very last float, that's the Dora float, they have somebody like in a costume on a swing. Like while the float is driving, the guy's swinging back and forth. I actually saw him do some acrobats this time. That's the first time I've ever saw him do that. But that looks like so much fun. Like I want to be that person. I want to get on that float and I want to swing on it. Like that just looks like so much fun.
As much as you probably want to do that, I would wait way longer for you to do it. Like it would be fun to watch you try to do some of the things he was doing. As long as there was padding, because I don't want you to get hurt.
No. I would just swing.
You would definitely get hurt.
I would just swing.
Still probably get hurt. But we are right here by one of the food trucks for the Summer is Back event. It's not really that big of an event. I think there's 3 areas where you can get food.
I think so.
But this one has a couple things that we want to try, so we're gonna hit this one up first.
We got 2 different food items from that little truck. This one is the Carnitas Arepas, which has pork shoulder, mayo ketchup on top, some cojita cheese, and then cilantro on it. Ooh, ooh, it looks good. It also looks messy, but let's dig in. Oh. Definitely a little messy, but it's very good. What's funny is I don't really like mayo or ketchup, but this sauce is really, really good. Like, it goes really well with the pork. It needs something like that. Also, this little like cornmeal like bread thing that it's in. Oh my gosh.
The arepa?
Yeah, the actual arepa part. It's really good.
As Anna continues to devour that, because she really likes it. I took a bite of it. It's all, oh, that's everywhere. You just dropped so much. You just dropped.
Aw, man.
You just dropped so much.
Dang it.
What I was gonna say is the meat is really juicy, and now the ground's juicy because Anna dropped the meat. But it was really good. So the next thing we got, we're just gonna call it the grilled corn because I don't need like a Fawina moment where I say something wrong. This one's probably just for me because Anna doesn't do corn. She doesn't do a lot of things, but corn's at the top of that list. So this is just like char grilled corn, some cojita cheese, I think like jalapeno mayo, cilantro, and some like chili powder. This is right up my alley. This sounds incredible. Oh, it's really, it's got some spice. That has a kick I wasn't ready for. I don't know if it's the, that's like really spicy. I don't know if it's the jalapeno mayo. I was not expecting that at all. Like, that's like, it's like lit my mouth up. I figured it out. It's the chili powder. It's the chili powder that's in it. That seems, that makes more sense because I was like, jalapeno mayo is not that hot. Because I'm being serious, like my mouth is still on fire and it's probably been 3 or 4 minutes since I took that first bright bite. But yeah, it's really good. But if you don't like spicy food, you might want to stay away because it's got a kick. One last thing about it, so I've continued to eat, like I've gotten further down into it, and the rest of it's not spicy. I guess it was all that chili powder on top. I just like took a big bite of it. I don't know if I was supposed to mix it up. I didn't. But all that chili powder was probably just sitting on top, because you could see like the red flakes and stuff on it. So I may have just like messed up, and that's why, because the rest of it isn't that bad at all. There's still a little hint of spice, but definitely not like that first bite I had. Back behind us, there is one of the food trucks, but we've already eaten at it, and it's actually been open for a while. They just keep like re-theming it and bringing like one new item. So it's the Nashville Hot Chicken stand, so they'll do like a Nashville Hot Chicken mac and cheese, and what they brought in this time was like a hot honey biscuit, which we had previously in another video, and it was really good. It's just we don't necessarily want to have that again. We've only got so much room that we can have, but it's right across from Fast and Furious, next door to Richter Burger. But the other place that we don't even know what's on the menu. It's over here close to Transformers, so let's go check that out.
At that food truck, there are 3 different sauces that you can get on your chicken, regardless of if you're getting the mac and cheese or the biscuit. They have the Nashville Hot Chicken, they have the hot honey sauce, and then there's a golden barbecue sauce. And I did want to tell you guys, the Nashville hot sauce is no joke. Like, they made it initially and it wasn't that bad, and then they changed it, and now it is so spicy. The last time we had it, it literally gave me a tummy ache, so just a little bit of a warning there.
I'll be honest, as we're walking over to this other booth the mystery booth. My mouth is still on fire.
Is it?
I guess I shouldn't have eaten so much of that powder at once. Like I didn't think to stir it in. I didn't think it mattered, but my mouth is still lit up.
If you get that, stir it in. This pavilion behind us is almost exclusively used for seasonal events like Mardi Gras and the summer foods. And we did get some food. Sometimes they just have drinks here, so I was a little bit worried. But we got a pressed Cuban sandwich with some Yuca Fries. They did have like a kid's version and an adult version. We actually got the kids one. They also had a mangonada that we were gonna try, but unfortunately they were out of. We did have the Cosmic Mangonada at Mardi Gras and loved it, so we were excited about this one. Maybe we'll be able to get one later this week.
We're actually walking down Hollywood Boulevard and we're looking for a place to sit down and eat, like a table. We were gonna do it at Mel's Drive-In. Mel's Drive-In. I mixed up Die and Drive. I'm in HHN mode because there was this big crowd sitting out of the Five and Dime, which is where they put like some of the HHN merch when they released it, so we thought maybe that was going on, but it was just people coming out of the Born Spectacular. But it actually looks like there is some seats over here at Schwab's Pharmacy.
Here's the Cuban sandwich. This is the kids size, and I'm pretty impressed with how big it is, and it looks pretty good too. Let's go ahead and give it a try. That's pretty good. This bread is so fresh. Up next, we have these massive Yucca Fries. Oh my gosh, they look so good. I think we had these Yucca Fries for Mardi Gras, if I'm not mistaken, because they do taste very familiar, and I remember getting like some massive fries like this. It also came with the same mayo ketchup that was on that arepas that we had earlier, and it's pretty good when you dip these in there. We did get a surprise in our bag though. Like, we went back and looked at the menu, and it said it was on there, but we just, I don't know, I guess glossed over it, and it's some kind of like cream cheese Danish, so kind of interested to try that too.
I wouldn't necessarily call that a Danish, like, it's like a, I don't know, a sub. It's a dessert sub.
It's some kind of pastry thing. I don't know. Let's try it. On the menu, it said that this had cream cheese in it, and I really didn't taste any cream cheese. There's some kind of like very light fruit flavor, but it's just good. Like, whatever kind of pastry this is, I really like it. It almost has like a donut kind of taste to it.
I'm gonna be honest, that was hard to like not eat all of that because we're taking a lot of it back to the room just because I am still recovering. The churro challenge was yesterday. If you haven't seen that video, we'll leave a link in the description below this video, and you can go check that out. But it was a lot. You have to let me know whether you think that I'm going to succeed or not. But yeah, Anna was a trooper, and she ate a lot of food today, like always. But I'm still recovering. But that wraps it up, guys. That's sort of like the summer event that's going on. It's not a big one, but if you like food, and good tribute store treats, you need to come check this one out. But with that, leave us a comment in the comment section and let us know what's your favorite like seasonal food item that you've ever had from the parks.
If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. You can hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification so you get an alert every time we post a new video.
Thanks for watching.